beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart? Can't believe I paid money for this. All right, welcome back to another episode of the Ridge Golf Podcast. Brady, first thing first, did we win our bet line for the British Open?
You did not.
Well, dude, you said that was a sure thing.
I did not say any sort of thing. I said it was a guaranteed lock. Very different.
How close were we?
2 out of 3. It's pretty good.
How far off was the one that we lost out on?
Like 2 strokes, I think it was. I don't remember exactly, but he was also pretty close. And it was actually the other way around than what I was expecting too, because it was Spieth that ended up not making the top 20, I think, and he was the one who was in the top 20 like the other 3 days besides the final one, where like Hovland was always like 22 and like a stroke back, or like 24 and a stroke back, and I ended up finally making it. Like, so, but no, that
So
one
you're
did not hit. I also put in a different one that was a 5-legger, and 4 of the 5 hit. So again, I'm pretty just convinced that anytime you make a parlay bet, all but one of the legs will cash. No matter how many legs you add to it, like you could have a 20-leg parlay, 19 of them will hit and 1 will miss, and you'll be screwed. Guaranteed every time.
So what you're saying is you can't take what we owe you out of our winnings.
Correct. You still owe me. Did win one bet though. I had Xander Schauffele win in his group, and he did win his group. So
What'd that pay?
What kind of action you have on that?
I won $20. 10 to win 37. So
you got that 20 I owe you.
Nope. You still owe me. Good try though.
Yeah.
Did you get your par tabs in the mail that I sent?
Yes. Put them to work on Saturday. Played ourselves a little round of golfy golf with some folks that I haven't really golfed with too much, so that was nice.
How'd they like them?
I enjoyed them. I was the one who kept getting screwed. Like, I think on the we did 9 holes. I think I only got 1 winner the whole time. I kept pulling all the blanks. Whereas a couple of other guys, they went 3 or 4 holes in a row grabbing winners, and I was like, "What is this bullshit? When is it my turn?"
You gotta let them guys win, so they keep buying them.
Yep. That's why I gave them the winners. Yep, that's what it was. Yep.
Any -2 strokes?
Yep. Had -2 in there. Yeah. Nobody played extraordinary. Nobody played extraordinary terrible. Just a bunch of pretty average golf out there.
That's what we like.
Yep. My boy went with my buddy Shut. First time I golfed with him in a while. That dude has a freaking like a laser beam drive. Like, that ball never gets more than like waist high off the ground, but it still goes like 200 yards. I don't know how he does it. It's just a little piss missile rocketing across the ground, but it goes a pretty good ways when you get the hold of it.
Piss missile.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Aim small, miss small.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Ron made like a 25-foot putt. That was impressive. That was probably the best shot of the day. Everything else was pretty average. I didn't have a single shot worth noting, to be honest.
So what was your subject number 2?
Oh, yes. So I was perusing the TikToks, as you do, and I came across this course. I believe it was in Nebraska. It's a little 10-hole course, and the unique thing about it, besides having 10 holes, it's a short little par 3 course, but there's no tee boxes. And the way you figure out where you shoot from is whoever won the first hole then has honors, and he gets to pick the tee box for the next hole. It's like you have a green you're aiming for, but like where you start the hole is up to you. So like,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like if you have a strength, or someone else has a weakness, you can kind of like put that to your advantage when you're picking out a tee shot, and you can put the ball like, oh, this guy can't shoot left or something, so puts it where it hugs a tree left or something like that. Or I got 150 yards like locked in, so I'm gonna put this like exactly 150 yards away, like, so you set your own tee boxes.
But is there a limit to, like, you can't just like put it like, if it's like 150 yards, you can't just drive up from 40 yards to the green and chip it on?
Oh, you can.
Yeah. Why not? You're making the tee. Yeah.
They're getting the same advantage. I mean, that if you do a short one, it's like, okay,
everybody tees off from the spot you pick. So.
Yeah, like if you go right up to the essentially the pin, well, they all got the advantage of being close to the pin. So I mean, you're gonna throw a kind of curve in there.
You could toss it in the rough if you know you got a good shot out of the rough. Just throw it right in there and make everybody tee off from there.
That's home. That's where I like to be.
Yeah, that's where I live.
Yeah.
Essentially like that chipping game that we just played when we were camping, Blake. That's
Yeah.
you just set where whoever wins the previous round, you set the little turf thing down, and that's where you shoot from.
Yeah, I thought that sounded pretty sweet. That'd be a fun
That
course
is
to
pretty
play.
sweet.
That does sound pretty sweet. Yeah. When we going down? When's
All expenses paid, correct?
when's the
Throwing a
TikTok
custom.
famous person in this group, gonna expense that?
I was gonna say, plus
Possibly.
we lost all of our money betting, so we're kind of in the hole right now.
Always next week.
All the money we didn't have.
Yeah, just put me me on a tab, Brady. We'll just keep running her up.
Yeah.
I say I don't even have any apps to pay you. Like
I'll just
I have
add
to
it.
drive to you.
Well, good thing I'll see you this weekend at the golf
Yeah.
outing.
Yeah, you'll see him at about 12:30.
Oh shit! That is.
Pete. Yes, that's
Oh,
this Sunday. Yes,
I got some buttering up to do this next.
you
6
better
How many days
better
is that?
start right now.
Better go
Yes.
start planning some dinners.
You better
maybe
bring
do a
your
couple
$50
massages.
too. Nobody's paying for you this year.
She gonna be so angry when she finds out.
Ask her for $50 too while you're at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah, I don't
you're already
know.
getting the cold shoulder. You might as well get the ice shoulder.
Might as well ask her for $80 so I can pay Brady back.
Oh, smart. I like it.
Yeah.
So what we were going to talk about last week, we touched on briefly, was the different environments, or I shouldn't say different environments, different weather that you can golf in. So for instance, my company's golf outing is this week, Thursday, and it's supposed to be the hottest
Woof.
day of the summer. Yeah, 95 degrees in
Mm.
Wisconsin.
Pass.
I'm not.
I'll just
I'm-
skip it.
Yeah, we had a company vote today if we want to move it or we want to play it, and everybody wants to play.
Oh,
So
jeez. You're all in carts. What are you worried about?
nothing.
Not like you're
just
running. Now you're
hot.
running 5 miles.
right, but
Yeah,
you
but
still
it's
want to be
hot.
comfortable while playing.
No.
If
No.
only that Pin Seekers was open, you could go to that for it instead. Try and make that out of kind of a company day.
Yeah, I'm giving up on that. I don't think it's ever going to open.
No
Just-
kidding.
Not making any progress.
They are, but it's just like you just drive by it every day, so it just keeps looking the same to me. But soon. But yeah, I'm not digging this. Like you just get all sweaty. You got to get the gold bond out. I happen to be golfing with our HR representative, so I can't be
So you gotta
sneaking off.
hide ways away. You can't be doing that in front of HR.
Yeah, I'm just gonna purposely put it in the woods and be like, I'll go get it. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I don't think you got to worry about that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. That's gonna happen anyway. Nice, Brady.
But it'll hit a tree and bounce straight out of the woods.
I kept
That's
track
true.
of
That happens a lot.
the number of fairways I hit playing this past week. It was one. Yes.
Hey,
I was gonna say you could probably use one finger to hold up and see, but yeah.
You could maybe say it was two, but one of them was a par 3 that I just came short on. So technically, there's like not really a fairway because you're just supposed to be on the green, but it was on the fairway of that one as well. So
Well, there you go.
I'll give myself 2.
just
what
making
would
up
you-
rules as we go.
Right. So, what would you rather golf in, 95 or 47?
55?
'Cause I'm-
Yeah,
No.
47, 100% of the time.
I would, yeah.
Like not even
Nice
have to
hot-
think about it at all.
Big mug of coffee, keep you warm.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't
I'm
want
good with
to
that.
golf in 95-degree weather.
Let's say
Nope.
what's the temp supposed to be that day?
95 to 99.
Yeah,
They do say the ball flies farther in the heat, though,
there you
so
go. Be nice
It
and
does.
dry.
So that is one pro that the
could be crushing it out there.
Yeah.
because the heat expands the air, so there's less resistance against the ball than there is in colder weather where it condenses the air. You don't get as much travel.
Sure.
Science.
Yeah. Love it.
Science. Yeah.
And you don't hit the club or the ground, and it like vibrates through your entire spine. With like you hit it wrong when it's cold. Like when you get those stingers when it's cold out, like that's a real son of a bitch.
True. And also when it's cold, as soon as a
bugs.
beer hits my lips, I gotta go to the bathroom. So
Jeez.
as soon as the
And you gotta
temperature gets
find
below
2 inches of pecker through 3 inches of clothes, or
as soon as the temperature gets below 55, for some reason I'm drinking. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing, really. Probably you have to go to the bathroom like 2 times a hole.
Grab some Depends. Plus,
Um,
it'll warm you up a little bit when you go.
Mhm.
true. Just go, man.
Just let it rip, dude.
So warm weather, you do get a beverage cart. Cold weather, you do not get a beverage cart either.
I mean, half the courses we play, you don't get a beverage card anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Nothing against
one?
him. Platteville's the only one I've had that honor of seeing. Yeah, a beverage person come up.
Yeah.
And it was warm.
They did not have one Saturday.
No,
Nope.
Saturday they didn't. You think like Saturday,
Yeah, you'd think they
You'd
would.
think.
especially middle of summer?
Yeah, it's a nice
Why
day.
not?
I don't know.
Did-
I'm sure they just couldn't have staff. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe someone just wasn't available to actually work it.
Recession and politics and whatnot. You know,
Yeah.
that stuff.
You know, I do like golfing in the fall, but the only disadvantage of that as well is all the leaves.
Yeah, you never find your ball.
No,
Yeah, it doesn't even
Well,
really
you do-
matter what color it is. Yeah, you just can't find it.
A lot of false hope. There it is. Nope. It's a leaf.
Yeah,
There it is.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's in the spring too. If you happen to shoot a yellow ball and there's dandelions everywhere, sucks.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'd leave that sucker at home.
For those of
But
us that hit it in the woods, though, more open means through the trees without all those leaves in the way.
Mm.
And in the spring, you can find more balls in the woods that were left over from last year.
Nothing
is
like
true,
those
too.
soggy year-old balls.
Hey,
I'll take them. Ain't nothing wrong with those. They clean
they
up
go
real
back
nice.
home to the woods eventually.
Right?
That is true too.
When we golfed that night after 6, I mean, it was really hot and kind of crappy when we first got there, but boy, it really cooled off. I mean, obviously, but boy, I mean, that was like towards like the back nine. That was just perfect temp. I mean, it wasn't cold or anything, but it was just like a real comfortable. You weren't sweating at all. Like honestly, I wish it would stay lighter longer because I would do that more often. Honestly,
Didn't you say though that after kind of the sun went down, it got all dewy and somebody fell?
yeah, Cody
Yeah,
biffed it.
Cody.
Hole 18 just had too much power behind it. Just
Yeah,
went,
when you get the swing like that,
Yeah.
it's just really cooking, man.
oof, that was funny. He had a few by that time. He was laughing his ass off. So
He was giving it his best Tony Hawk impression, hitting the 900 on the spins there.
I don't even know if we found that ball. I think we were all laughing so hard from watching him topple over.
Nobody watched where the ball went because we were too busy
No.
watching him fall over.
Plus, it was almost pitch black at that point. So
Yeah, that was the one we stopped at like halfway through.
yeah,
So I did see on TikTok the other day. Did you see those big ass fans now that they have that you can mount to the front of the windshield of the golf cart and then they
I have
blow
not
on you?
seen those.
You know, I
They're
haven't seen those
huge.
either.
They're not like a little bitty, 5-inch fan. They're like a little, or like at least a foot in diameter that you'd have in your house.
jeez.
And they just hang there and then they take them. It's like there's some dude golfing with them in Texas and then they took it off and then they'd set it by the tee box and then blow on you while you're teeing off as well.
It's that
Nice.
hot out. I just won't go golfing.
Yeah, right. I don't need to
True.
go. Like,
Mm.
I would
Yeah,
almost
maybe think about one of those for your golf outing this week.
It'll cool off by then. It's all right.
I sent you guys the link of that air conditioner that the guy built that fits in the little basket in the back of the cart, right?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was that a homemade project or is that something that he bought?
I think that was just something that dude was homemade from what I could tell. He like basically just like put a cooler with ice and then had some like tubing and fans that kind of like blew it at you from every direction in the back of the basket there.
I take one of those.
Yeah, right. That'll work pretty nice.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not excited about it. I don't know if I'd almost golf in the rain before I do golf 95, but
Oh no, I'd rather not.
Again, I just wouldn't golf. Like, yeah,
He doesn't
But
have
then
a
if you-
choice.
But it's like I don't love
I don't
it
have
that much.
yeah. Maybe we're just not diehards enough. I don't know. Like,
but I don't have a choice at this. I have to go no matter what.
I mean, you don't, but
Yeah, I'm the organizer, but or if you're going on like a guy's trip, like when we've done ours in Galena, we've been stuck in the rain before. You just gotta
you
Just gotta
switch
go
it
with
to a
it.
golden tee event.
It has been a pretty windy and cold a couple of those times when we've been in Galena doing that. It's been pretty miserable, but I still think I would take that over 90. I'd say like 90, 95 plus degrees. That's rough.
If you ask me,
Mhm.
like this year's been great for golf because, like, yeah, it's super dry right now in Wisconsin, but like those nothing has helped my game more than having like dead grass and that ball just going the extra mile. And I mean, it's been great if you want to get out. We haven't had many days where it rained. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of a catch-22. It's good in one sense, bad in the other.
And it's not so humid this year until maybe this week.
Yeah, starting to feel
There's
today.
There's no moisture to be in the air. Like,
Yeah,
It probably won't be humid till Thursday.
perfect.
Hopefully it's gone by about Saturday,
what time is that at?
1 p.m.
All right. Yeah, the
Just,
sudden alarm. I will forget as soon as this is done. I will forget what.
Don't
time.
worry, I will keep reminding you.
Do some
Heard off
buttering
at
up.
the work event, Blake.
No,
Oh,
can't do
Just
that.
go
Hey.
pop
Right
it
with-
off, man. I just
Ryan was a-
Ron was just telling me he was golfing the Wanakee course earlier this past week, and there was a dude golfing that course without a shirt on, so he wouldn't be the only one.
That might be an etiquette thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that definitely might be. Yeah,
Well, Jordan, didn't you say you saw a guy at the barnyard doing that too?
yeah, but that's not the barnyard. Is definitely not a golf etiquette kind of place. Like it's
What are you talking about? That's a classy joint.
it's connected to
Nice.
a campground, so there's just they could just let anyone out anytime. So it's not really that much for rules, I guess. What I'm trying to say.
They aren't real
Hey,
sticklers. huh?
Say it,
It's a lawless.
just say it
golf course.
nicely. Oh yeah, there's people taking golf balls everywhere, stealing clubs.
No collared shirts needed there. Huh?
Nope.
I picture a lot of jorts. I don't know why. I feel like there's probably a lot of
Homemade.
jorts.
Homemade
guy-
cutoffs for
The
sure.
guy that didn't have the shirt on might have been wearing jorts. I'm
See?
not for sure, but I think
And-
one of the guys in the group were.
And like wearing Timberlands.
I don't know if it was that bad.
No, he had golf spikes on. He's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one appropriate thing.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not too excited about it. Hopefully it's a little bit cloudy and windy.
Nope.
Doubt it.
That'll be
Yeah.
fun. Being out there
Yeah.
anyway will be fun. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's gonna suck. Are you guys doing 18 or 9?
Just 9.
Oh, that won't
No,
be bad then.
Yeah, that won't be terrible, but still
Do we got 18 on
Free
Saturday?
drinks.
Sunday, and it's just 9.
Okay.
Sunday at 1 p.m.
One of us better pick him up because he's not going to
Hickory
remember.
Grove Golf Course.
Can we play more? Can we do an 18 after? I mean, is it kind of like our family thing, or we can go out after? And I'm sure you can.
I don't know how much of a
discount
yeah, I
you would
don't know.
get.
I don't know how much. I don't think you'd get a discount, but you can go because you golf and then you eat. And
Now you're
then
borrowing
go out.
$100.
You can go out after, but I don't think you're gonna get a discount like you did with your family.
Yeah. That's the thing. I always do want to get a membership every year, and I think every year I look, it's like I don't know if I'd get out enough to make it worth it, but it'd be nice to have one.
Well, don't. There's been many a times where you've been hanging out with me for hours, then you go, I got to get back. I told I was running to the store quick. So why don't you just do that?
Yeah, well, you maybe get
But
an
then we'll be
hour
hanging out with
tops.
you.
Yeah, you don't get. I can't fit 2 hours into a
Two-
live. I
two,
can fit
3
an hour.
hours.
Yeah, I can fit an hour into a live, not 2 or
But if
3.
you had a membership, you could just play 8 and leave or 6 and leave, and it wouldn't really matter.
That's what is always so funny. She's like, honestly, I would think he's having an affair, but no one would want him. So like, she knows I'm out doing something else. So yeah.
True love.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out, wife.
Just make sure you get those free clubs all shined up real nice.
I tell you what, man, I'm itching to get some new ones. I think the spring next year, I think I'm gonna look into possibly some TaylorMade used ones online, and then I definitely think the Stealth is gonna make an appearance. So
Oh boy,
Ooh.
yeah,
it's a lot of money there.
well, I'm worth it.
Are you?
If I ever win any of these bets that Brady's placing for me, I'll maybe get enough to get it. So hopefully, we'll see.
That
Maybe.
man, maybe they'll have one at the raffle on
Yeah,
Sunday.
that'd be cool.
They
That'd be
could,
really
yeah,
cool.
They could have a club, possibly. I guess.
I would definitely have to put in for that then.
I think you just buy tickets and then they
Yeah, you just buy tickets and then they draw out of all their
Mm.
all the raffle items. You just
It said 4-person best ball, right? Or scramble? Which one is
scramble.
it? Scramble. Right. So we could have a pretty
I-
low score, maybe.
I
Probably
think-
not, but maybe.
I think I'm getting my old man to golf with us, so that'll help us
Oh,
out.
there we go.
a
Oh, we
little
plays
bit.
better than last time.
Maybe we'll see.
You think
I'd
I
like
could
to
go
make-
to Lancaster and just borrow that Stealth and bring it to Hickory? Be
Maybe.
like, I'll give you my ID. I'll bring it back. I just
How are you gonna drive there without your ID?
Yeah, just
I'll
don't get
figure
pulled
it
over.
out.
Don't go too fast.
yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bribe him.
I'd like to make I could make like a $5 bet that Jordan's gonna win another Barnacle speaker.
Maybe.
Never
Got
have too
two of
many.
them. Might as well go with 3.
Can you sync those up together so you can stick 3 of them on the front of the golf cart, play all 3 of them at the same time?
Surround sound.
I don't know. I've never tried. I guess I've never tried that out. We should.
My JBL one can sync with other JBL ones.
There was
probably
there
find
was
that
an
out.
episode you guys, Jordan and Blake, you guys did one time where you were talking about like music that you probably shouldn't play or something like that. I was like thinking of some songs. I really couldn't think of any good songs, but then there's got to be some ones that like would make people very uncomfortable. You roll up playing, you know. I don't know. I can't think of any offhand, but
Yeah,
There's been a couple times like when we've come up behind someone like on a tee box or something, or they come up on us waiting for us if it's backed up. And there's been a couple like rap songs that have a lot of profanities in it, and it's an old
like WAP.
it's like older people, and you're like, I think we'll just change the song here.
I think you crank it. I think you put to 11.
I've had a couple of those moments as well.
Yeah.
that happened to me during Eskimo golf this year, where it was Brady's speaker hooked up to his phone. It was me pulling the sled by myself. The music was cranked and Nelly was playing some very explicit lyrics, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so bad.
Little kids are like,
Dragging
wow,
it
what's that
through-
mean?
I'm dragging it through a crowd of people. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
I'm sure they all appreciated it.
I was trying to get it out of range of your phone, so it just shut off.
Oh no, she's got a good range.
That's probably when Brady
Yeah.
was on the ice and he fell over. He's like, no, I got to make it
I'm
louder.
just keeled over on the side.
The music will help me motivate me to get up.
Fucking landed on his phone and he broke it, so you can't shut it off.
Yeah.
From your phone at all.
I was worried
Yeah.
about that because that was the side I fell on. Was the side I normally carry my phone in, but it was still good.
That's good.
I
No,
wonder,
I
like,
do-
you know, go ahead.
Just broke my hip instead. No big deal.
Oh, that's easy. It's a lot more replaceable than the phone.
Yeah, similar price point too.
I do remember that episode you're talking about, because I think I mentioned like when you ask somebody what kind of music you want to listen to, I'm like, oh, I'm good with anything, and then you start playing like gospel.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
over there.
that was what stood out. Yeah, I was like, hospital, that would be funny.
Like, dude,
But like, and it's funny because over like a certain age, like I don't know what would be the age, but like you don't see older people ever with speakers. And it's like you still like music, like, you know, like, so why don't they ever listen to music? It's like I would say maybe like when they hit 40 or something, it just seems like the music doesn't happen on the golf carts. But like anyone you run into that's younger, they always have music playing in the golf carts. It seems like
The old people can't figure it out, man. They don't
maybe
know how to link-
maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
they don't know
It
how to
might
pair
be,
Bluetooth
yeah.
devices.
Yeah, that's true.
I watched my boss today at work try to reset his password for one of his accounts. He kept typing. It was like, all right, so you go to reset your password, right? The first one was type in your old password and then type the new one again, type the same new one. This dude just kept typing the new one in the old password spot and then the new one in the middle spot and then just leaving the bottom one blank. He did that about 4 times before he realized what he was doing wrong.
Okay, yeah, maybe that does have something to do with it then.
yeah, you don't want to give that guy a Bluetooth speaker. Be like, here, figure this out.
He was never going to get that thing paired.
My uncle, who's like 50, like mid 50s, mid to low 50s, he plays music all the time, and
Does he?
He can do that. Like he's technologically adapted
Advanced.
to it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He has
That's
a wind-up
But-
sonogram or whatever, those old things with the big bell speakers on the top.
You just got a record
So
player
he's
in the basket.
50, not 70, 80, 90. You realize that we're getting closer to 40, right?
Oh, hey, now.
Speak for
don't bring that
yourself.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, geez, man.
Yeah,
Some of us might be
you
closer
will.
than others, but you're
Yeah.
getting there.
don't be talking about us young guys like that.
Yeah. Wait a minute,
still-
Blake,
I'm
you're the
still
oldest
real
one here.
spry.
But like,
I am not.
Although we
It's
did go
weird,
on
like,
a bender Saturday night, and it is now 2 days later, and my back is still sore. So
jeez,
catches up with you.
Did you
man.
fall again?
No,
Back,
no,
yeah,
not
what
that I
were we
recall.
doing?
this is just like the ice.
Sitting on those dang bar stools, isn't it?
Shoot, they get you.
that are falling off of them.
It's a long ways down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to wish you guys good luck on your St. Mary's tournament. I hope you do well.
Yep,
don't
future
worry,
champs.
We'll win
Assuming
it.
Wags shows up.
Without you.
Is there a money prize?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is there?
if you win,
bring your
Dude,
A game.
I don't know. I probably talked to you guys about this before. And one of the maddest I've ever been.
Sunday, 1 p.m.
Oh yeah, like okay. And I don't know if this is a regular thing. And I think I said I think I talked to you guys about this. I know I talked to Blake about it, but like these 50-50 drawings. Remember this, Blake, about how me and my
Yes.
friend went in, and then
Whether
I
you give
didn't
it
know you were supposed to give some back, but she was overly generous with what she gave back. I never knew that was a thing. If you want a 50-50, they got their money. I know
It's for charity.
I know it's for charity, but you know what? I also am accepting of charity. Like I got bills.
I am
got
a charity,
medical
yes.
bills. Yeah, I never knew that. I guess because I don't enter 50-50s very often. But yeah, I did not know that was a thing. And that do they have one of those things there?
Well,
I don't think they
She's
have
not
it.
buying any tickets.
So there's just you get entered. Your $50 goes towards your meal, the golf, and then I think you get entered into like one raffle, like for cash prize. I think I don't know about that last part, but
Okay.
and then they pay out money to first, second, and then maybe like the second flight, and then last place. I think they give some money to, and then there's a separate raffle that they have stuff on, like 6 packs of beer or speakers or like gas, propane, like fire pits, possibly golf clubs. I don't know. It changes every year. There's usually like Badger tickets or Brewer tickets, and that's a separate raffle there that you just buy tickets and then they draw whoever wins for each prize.
We're winning all of them.
Yeah, hopefully.
Or get all your money.
It's gonna be
spend it
like
on there.
Bert Kreischer up there and just buy every single lottery or raffle.
There you go.
ticket.
There you go.
I'm just really nervous about talking to the wife. Like I am not excited for this, and I'm already committed. You know,
Yes, you
I
are.
have to go, and she'll just have to understand. It's like I don't know. Yeah, she just has
Is
to
it
understand.
a situation where you ask for forgiveness instead of permission?
Oh no. Like I can't use the whole I'm going out for milk excuse and then like you said, be gone for 3 hours. That would not
Just-
fly.
It's the last
literally-
time we ever saw him.
You know,
Grab your clubs, get to the door, be like, all right, I'm going golfing, see you in 3 hours, and then just run out the door.
Remember
She-
when I told you about this last week? Okay, bye.
she'd show up, kids and all. She'd drag me off that course probably.
He'd have
That's
some
all right.
fans then.
I want to see it.
She
Let's
could do
test
it.
well, tell her it's for the church.
It's,
Yeah, that's true.
it's
That's
for
true.
the children.
It's for God.
Jesus.
Yeah. It might work.
I doubt it. Better start
Well-
schmoozing right now.
Yeah.
Go rub her feet. Give her a back massage.
Buy some ice cream.
No, too much. Too much. I'm not that generous. She
Oh,
will get a sucker and that is it.
Let her start finding a new fourth.
Yep.
That's too much to let you go to a golf outing that you're going to lose anyway. So
We're gonna need
Whoa,
someone on
whoa,
call for
whoa.
Sunday.
Well, it's 3 hours. Like what? Probably 3 hours out of my day. I mean, that's still
Yeah.
a lot of hours I can watch the kids. She could take a nap. She could go do something. She got time.
She can do that in
Sure.
the morning. You'd be like, hey, you can do whatever you want this morning. I'll watch the kids until noon. Whenever they wake up,
Yeah.
I'll take care of them. I'll watch them till noon, and then they're yours for the next.
That's kind of usually how it
Six-
goes. That's all marriage is. It's
6
just
to
one
8
big,
hours.
It's just one big barter. That's all it is. It's bartering for as many years as you're married.
Yep. Trading off time with the kids
Yep.
just to give the other one some relief.
All right. Did we roast this pig? Are we done?
yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we covered weather. We got fall, spring, summer.
Little
Winter?
Eskimo
Anything
golf.
going on in winter?
It's all of them.
Yeah.
I will be going to the Royal Golf Show on Friday, so I'll let you guys know how that is.
Do a
Cool.
live podcast from it.
There you go.
No,
Do
No
some
peep.
TikToks.
Yeah.
we'll get viral.
Get that TikTok clout.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, fellas. Thanks for jumping on.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Laters.
Get out of here!